Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In last video we have learned what is NextAuth and how to use NextAuth in your Next.js application with plain email and password. And now I am going to create a separate video, second video on NextAuth, in which I am going to explain how to link your NextAuth with MongoDB, and on the basis of user information like email and password available in MongoDB, we want to make authentication. That we are going to learn from here. So how to do that we are going to understand. So first of all, I show you that I have a MongoDB here. I show you that show databases. Remember that I have a login DB. You use login DB. So you have to create your database like this. Then I have to show collection like this. You see logins collection is there, and then I show you that also. So db dot login dot find all. So you will see that we have one user also here, Dr. Vipin @gmail.com and Dr. Vipin. You can create more user also, and you can make a separate registration page in which to register the user, but I am not going to explain register new user in database. That is separate thing. You can learn my previous video also how to make a linking with the MongoDB. I have a separate 4 or 5 videos on MongoDB with the Next.js using server action. So you can create your registration page by using that, but here I am going to explain login information only. So this information is available in MongoDB. Remember that we have a login DB, we have a logins table, means collection. Now we are going to insert that. For that I need to create a separate component. So I close all these things now because doesn't require. All route everything is done, navbar is done, middleware is done, nothing is required. Just I required here to make a connection with MySQL. For that I have to first of all close the application. I need to install npm I mongoose. So mongoose I have to install. So mongoose I am installing. Remember that we need to install first of all. So it is done. Now I need to start my application once again. Mongoose has been installed. So I need to create a separate component here that is called MongoDB Connect. So create a new file and I say MongoDB Connect.js like this, and here I need to make a connection with MongoDB. For that I say import, I say mongoose like this, then mongoose. Then after that I need to create a constant and I say login provider. Remember that equal to I say mongoose dot schema, and here I need to pass this schema mongoose dot schema, and this is mongoose. We are going to make a connection with this. For example, we have here email and password and ID. 3 things we have here. ID automatically come, but email and password we have 2 field. So that field we are going to create. So I say here email of string type, then I say password of string type that I am going to pass here. So this is my value here, login. Then I say export default. Remember I say login. Here I say mongoose dot models. Remember small one, models dot login. If this is available then I will use it, otherwise I will create a new one. So I say mongoose dot model this one without s, and here I need to pass the table name. So I say logins. Remember that, and here also I have to use the same table name. So I say logins. Remember the table name I have to use. The table name is here, the collection name logins that I have to use. So that is logins if available, doesn't create. If it's not available then we have to create, we have to use here. Suppose I say login model. I have to give here name to this. I say login model. Remember that, and I make export of this also login model, and this is default one is login, and here I pass login model. Remember that. Save this. So this we have to use login model, we have to pass here, and this one also we have to take this. So mongoose connectivity is done. Now we have to use this connectivity here. So I import it here. I say import, I say login from MongoDB Connect. We have MongoDB Connect. Remember that? So I have to use this login because I need to export default login to this, and not a login model I need from, not a for. So from this we have to use login, and I have to also import here Mongoose. Mongoose is also I have to close. I have to import. Now here in user checking, here what I do, and here we have done. So what I have to do here, I say await mongoose dot connect. I have to make a connection with database. So I say that is MongoDB. Then I say 127.0.0.1, port number is 27017. Remember, this is a port number. Then database is login DB. So that I'm going to use login DB. Same, I have shown you also here that we have a login DB and we have logins as a table. So we have make a connection this await, await. So make a connection. After connection, I will use const user, remember, and here I say login, login dot, I say find one. Here we have to pass object, and here I say double quote email, then I say email, and I say password, and then I say password, like this. So if it is find the username password in MongoDB, then we have some information in user, then I need to pass here user. Save. If user is there, then pass the session variables, otherwise is not. So remember that we have done this. Now once again, if I go this in website, I refresh it. So we have a problem here, default. I think we have done here. I need to remove this. Here I say const, not a default one, because it's an object. We have to pass this, and in NextAuth I need to use this under this bracket because it's not a default one. So we have to use this. We have to export this. Now everything is okay. Done. So MongoDB connection is done. Find one is done. Now we have to check in the website. Yeah, we have this. We refresh it. Remember that. And now earlier I was passing here plain email and password, but now I am passing email and password with MongoDB. So same password I say, and I click here. If everything is okay, then it will open website, otherwise it will say error. You see, so it is checking from MongoDB. Remember that. So in MongoDB, this username and password is available. You can create more username and password also. If this information is available, then it will find that this information is available and it authenticating this. You see that we are allowed to log in with the help of MongoDB. You see, so here we are connecting with MongoDB. We are finding username and password. If it is valid, it will return some information here. If this object is created, then that means we have valid user. We are passing this, and we are allowing to log in. Otherwise, we are passing null if username password is not match. Remember that. So this kind of configuration we can done, and you see we learn how to configure NextAuth with MongoDB and how to activate your application with MongoDB using NextAuth authentication. So we have implemented NextAuth authentication with MongoDB. It's very simple, you see. So we connect to MongoDB here with a schema of login, this one, and then we are just using this option. And remember that we have to use await also here. Await also we have to use here, otherwise it will generate error, because we have to use await also here. Remember that this await we need to use. So like that way you can also connect MongoDB with NextAuth. Remember that. So in next video I am going to explain how to connect with MySQL in place of MongoDB. Just I will replace these line, then I will connect with MySQL also. See in next video how to connect this. So if you like this video and you understand how to connect NextAuth with MongoDB without any effort, just by Follow my tips and you will be able to connect your NextAuth with MongoDB also. If you learned something from this video, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video.